So today, or this episode, is going to be very interesting because we're going to learn about dates. So we're going to make sure that we have this. So we're going to have the years here. So we have like a start point. You define like your start point, and also till now, which is 2022. And also we have 12 months right here. And also we're going to have the days right here. And the days going to be related to the month and also the year. So we get the right days for the right month and the right year. So let's start working. So normally, let me add this like this. Okay, let's add it right here. So normally to get the date, so first of all, let me add this right here, cut it from here and add this right here. So now, for example, if we want to get the dates in JavaScript or React, so simply new date. So we're going to console log it to see it. So the new date, and this is we're going to get the date. So Friday, February 25th, 2022. Okay. So if we want to get like the year right now, so we're going to add get full year and run it as a function, and now we're gonna get the year. So simply we're gonna change the year right here to the current year. Okay, so this is gonna be fulfilled like with the right year right now. Okay, so this is the same like when you refresh this and go to create account, you get the right date. Okay, so this is the current date. So this is gonna be 2, but we're gonna fix it right here, don't worry. Okay, so this is the way right here to get the year. So new date dot get full year. And now we have initialize the year. So if we want to get the month, simply we're going to go right here and get month. But this is going to return 1, and this is February. So in month in JavaScript starts with 0. So you're always going to add 1 right here to get the right month. So this is the way we're going to do it. So we're going to go to the month, and we're going to be new date. Okay, dot get month. And then I need to the function and add 1 to it. So now if we want to get the day, so simply to get the day, let's remove this and just get date, and you're going to get the number of this, which is 25. So this is going to go to the day and new date, and then it's going to be get date like this. So now we define the values that we want for initially the dates. So we can remove this. Let's console log the user right now and see the initial values for the user. Let's refresh this, and now the user have the current information. So automatically this is gonna be fulfilled from the user, and you're gonna have the right year, the right month, and also the right day. Okay, so now we have all of this set up. Okay, so now we're gonna generate all the years that we want. So we're gonna start from 2022 to a certain starting point that you decide. Okay, so the way that we're gonna do it, first of all, let me get all the information from the user. So right here, let me extract them all from the user. So we're gonna start with the first name, the last name, the email, the password, the B year, okay, also the B month, and okay, the B day, and then the gender. Okay, so this is gonna be all from the user. Okay, so right here we're gonna have an array which is gonna be called years. So this is gonna be an array with all the years that we have. So simply we're going to get an array from, and right here we're going to generate an array. So new array, and you're going to define the length of the array or how many elements. And the way you decide it, you're going to open your calculator and go from this date, which is 2022, and then minus what's the starting point that you want. For example, 1915, the same as Facebook, and then add 1. So this is 108 elements, so 108 elements, so like this. Okay, and then we're gonna simply take the value and the index, and what simply we're gonna do is you're gonna take the B year that we extracted from the user, so the B year, and then minus the index. Okay, and this is gonna generate all the years. So if we console log it, and then I'm gonna explain how it works. So let's console log it, and as you can see, from 2022 to is gonna be the end, which is gonna be, it's not fully shown right here, but it's gonna be the 1915. Okay, so and the way how it works, so simply right here the value in the beginning is going to be the B year, so it's going to be 2022, and then the index is going to be 0. So the first element of the array is going to be 2022, and then the second element is going to be 2022, but this time minus 1 because the index adds 1. Okay? And then this one is going to be 2021, and then as you go to your center point for 108 iteration to generate all the years. So this is like simply easy, and this is the way to generate an array. So now we can go back right here, and where's the year? Okay, so this is for the years right here. Okay, so let's define also the value right here to be the B year. So by default, it's gonna be the year that we have in the defaults. Okay. So now for the options, we're gonna work on it in a different way. So we're gonna have the years array. We have it. So we're just simply gonna map through it, through all the elements, and we're gonna get the year and also the index. And right here, we're gonna return the option. Okay. And the value of the option is gonna be the year. And also we're gonna define a k. Whenever you map, you add the k to it. And right here, we're gonna show is going to be the year, okay, like this. And this is simply what we've done. So now from 2022, and you can go down. So let me maximize this, okay, and let me go out from the mobile view to see this clearly. So now as you see, from 2022 till 1915, so this is the list of all the years that we have. Okay, so we can do this the same way to generate the number of months. So let's go back right here. We can go up, so I'll go back right here, and it's going to be the same way. So const months, so this is going to be the number of months. So array dot from, and we're going to generate an array, and this is, you know, we know how much is going to be, which is going to be 12, and then we're going to take the value, the index, but this time, okay, we're gonna have the value which is gonna be starting from what point, you know, when you think about it, which time you want to start. So it's gonna be starting from 1. So like this is like the initial month that we have, and then we're gonna add to it the end like this. So simply now the first value of the is gonna be 1. We defined it, and then we're gonna add 0 to it. So the first element is gonna be 1. The second element is going to be 1 plus the index is going to increase to 1, and then we're going to get 2, and this to 12. So 12 iteration is going to generate 12 months. So in the same way, we can go back right here. Let's search for the months, which is this way. Let's add the value right here to be B month. So it adds, you know, the default value is going to be the current month. And right here, we just simply do the same thing. We have an array we can map through and iterate through the elements. So it's going to be months dot map, and we're going to get the months and also the index, and we're going to return the option like this, and the value is going to be the month. Okay, this is going to be the variable, and the key is going to be the I, which is going to be the iteration. Okay, and then in the right here, we're going to show the month like this. And now we're going to see that is the default value. I know this is it looks like a problem, but this is because we didn't work on the responsiveness. So this is going to look fine when we work on the responsiveness, don't worry. So this is just because it's now made only for the mobile view. Okay, so if we went right here, and we're going to see from month 1 to month 12, if you refresh, you still get the current affirmations. Also now you're going to work on the number of days right here, and also it's a bit tricky, but it's still, you know, relatively easy. So now let's work on the days, which is related to the month and the year. So when we change one of them, the number of the days changes. So we're gonna have a function that's gonna get us, you know, when we add a year and a month, and gonna get us the number of days. So const get days, okay, and this function simply gonna return a number of days. And the way we're gonna do it is just new date, okay, and then dot get dates. Okay, this way that's we use to get, you know, the number of days. But this time we're gonna pass right here the year, and also we're gonna pass the month, and in the number of the days we're gonna pass 0. Okay, and this way it's gonna fulfill it automatically and get us back the number of the days for this year and this month. So if we want right here, and console log the get days, or the return for we're gonna get from this function. So let's console open the console, and it's gonna be 28 days right here, okay, for February 2022. Okay, so we have an error right here. Okay, so some elements we don't have the on change for them. Okay, these ones. So let me copy this. Let's add it for all the selects. Okay, this select's gonna have it. Also this one. And also it's gonna be for this one. Okay, refresh, and the error is gone. So let's go back right here. So now we're simply gonna get the number of the days that we're gonna use. So let's go back right here, and then we're gonna have const the number the days, because the days that we're gonna generate is gonna be from 1 to 28. So because now we know how many days they are. Okay, so it's gonna be array from, and it's gonna be new array. Okay, forgive me for this. and the number of the elements is going to be 28, which is the get days. Okay, like this. And now we're going to have the value and also the index, and we're going to take let's go like this. Okay, the same way, and the value is now is going to be, let's start from example 1 and then the index, and this is going to repeat it as the number as the function returns, which is going to be 28 days. Okay, so if we console log the days right here, we're going to see right here that we have okay, this is a problem right here. Let me see. So on new array, okay, there's a problem right here because this is going to be like this. I'm gonna close it this and remove this from here. Okay, so now as we console log, we get from 1 to 28. Okay, so let's go back right here, and this is, let's add the default value, which is gonna be bday, and then right here we're just gonna map through the days that we have. So days.map, and we're gonna get the day and also the index, and right here we're gonna return the option. That will be the day, and the key is going to be the you can also use the day itself. It's not going to be a problem because they're all different. Okay, and this is the day right here, and now we have everything all right for this. So we can go back right here and let's see what we have. So we have 26, which is the dates right now, or the day in February right now, because you know, if I've recorded this, you know, the first half of the video I recorded this in 25, which was like almost midnight, which is now is 26. Okay, so just so you know. So if we console log the date, console log new date to make sure that everything is all right, and as you see, this is Saturday now, not Friday, February 26, 2022. Okay, so simply that was, you know, quite easy to do. Let me think what else we're gonna do. So simply now if we went and let's console log it. Okay, so everything is all right right now, and we can, you know, choose from it. So if we change like the month, this is gonna change. Okay, still 26 selected, but also is gonna add the other. So this is 31 days. If we go back to 2, we know that's only 28, and you change the year, and it's also gonna affect it. Okay, depending on which year you are. So this is like 20, I don't know how actually they work, but they are all 28 right here. Okay, so this is 29. Okay, so you know how it is. So this was like for the dates. I think you've learned a lot, so it's a lot of fun. You know, I love JavaScript, to be honest. You know, it offers so much. So there's something also I want to make sure of. So if we go back and console log the user right here, and we try and change, for example, this is the year, and we change this, so for example, to another year. Okay, like this, we're gonna see now when we go again, it's gonna start from there and go back to this. So, and this is a problem and the problem comes from because we use the b year right here, which is, you know, changeable. When we change this with the own change, it's gonna change and gonna create a problem. So always the year that's gonna, you know, start from is gonna be the new year that we changed. Okay, so thank God I'm smart. So I've seen what I've done right there. So let's go right here and then cons, and just call it like year temporary, for example, and then it's gonna be a new date dot get for a year. Okay, so this is the year, and we're gonna take this and use this right here. So now it's not gonna change. So let's refresh, and now let's go back to right here, and now we're gonna see that it's always start from 2022 and then goes to 1915. Okay, so that was very clever from me. You know, I gotta give myself some credit. And also right here, when we console log the user, we want to make sure that all change all working. So if we want, let's refresh, let's add some informations right here. So something over gmail.com, and then some password. You can also show it and hide it right here, so you can change like the date. I'm also gonna have some verification for the age after, but for now this is fine. And then like a mail, and let's see in the end what informations we have. So all the informations, what the hell, my voice did just do. This is not a glitch, this is actually my voice, so sorry for that, that was weird. I'm gonna leave it in, so I don't care. So this is what you see. This is the day, the month, the year, the email, the first name, and then gender, and everything you see right here changes without any problem. Okay, so that was an interesting episode. We fixed some errors, we've done everything we could with dates. So see you next.